Welcome back and welcome new viewers. This is an episode of Tuesday Time Bank where we have something of a time capsule. Lost and found, which is this one right here. So these are the two subjects for today. This is very old and I'm just looking at it for the very first time. So I had my finger on it, wanted to make sure that I didn't have someone's address in there. And just getting something started. Ow! Oh, just getting something started here. Nothing happened to me. I just got like this pain, I guess, in my body. Getting old. So here we have this lovely Pollyanna type pattern here. Isn't this so cute? I am admiring it and looking at it and looking at the detail for now. And here is the artwork in the back. We can get to see. And what does this say here? We are reviewing this for the very first time. As you may know, if you're new, what I do is get some of my patterns that I buy, and they always are a joy to see because sometimes they get bought as a lot. Saves in shipping, definitely. And right now with you, I get to review them. So looking at what we have written here, looks like it's a size 14. Yes, it doesn't give a date. Too bad. Isn't that something? So I guess it says step 145. Maybe it's this seller's. Oh, look at this. Well, I'm going to cross over. I'm going to cross over here with my hand, and I get to see some information. So it had an email there. I don't want to put the seller's email. Don't want people to be spamming that. So always trying to be careful. So over here we have the step again information. So what does this say? I'm going to put it here so that we can read it. Step by step, factory folded. Oh, okay. So something that the current seller put in there. I want to make sure that this does not get stuck to our pattern because we do want to see it. So this is a wonderful mail order pattern. That was the trend early on. And before that was the ladies' home journal, where they got to see items and maybe order. So we are looking at this for the very first time, and I'm being very careful so that I don't rip anything because it's so easy to rip. So I'm going to put the pattern to the side so that we can get to see this. So this, again, we're seeing the picture of the front, and it has darts in the back and a very pretty bow tie. Isn't that beautiful for a grown-up woman to have waist darts? And over here we get to see, hopefully I could have the camera adjusted, but it's just so cute, very pretty. And do you see over here on the side it has like little ruffle work. So we're going to get to see what all the picture is about. And look at all the work. We have lots of darts, and in and around the waist we have the two-tone fabric. So let's take a look again. We have the two-tone fabric work right there. We have some waist darts, and this is the inside. So we're still not having a look at what this is about. So I'm going to flip this over. We get to see more of the facing for the neck. More of the inside work here. And let me see. Okay. Oh, and there's nothing here. So this is all we have for our step-by-step process. So isn't this something? Everything was put in the front page. So, or this is everything that I have. And just a little bit of inside outside work. So you know what this is? This is, I thought it was something else. So actually what this is the waist ties. I thought it was like 3 different things here, but that's what this is. It is the waist tie that attaches from the front and goes to the back. And even in the artwork, the button looks so pretty. I bet these were loop buttons, that you put the buttons in the front and then it just loops as a connection. Or maybe it does have buttonholes. But I mean, even in the picture, it looks so lovely. So that's all that I have. Just that one fold out page. And the patterns are like this. Just blank. And I mean, the people, the seamstress of the time, I'm sure they had an eye for it. Do you wonder if the seamstresses or the tailors at that time pulled their hairs wondering what these pieces are? Like, I know nowadays some people do. Not everybody goes to school to learn how to sew or to be a designer. So that, I'm just wondering that as I'm looking at it. And here is a little bit of I don't know if you can see this. Okay, so it does say back. So this is more advanced than what we've seen in the past few, excuse me, in the past videos. So it does have information. So this is a little than the last one. So, okay, so there is our answer. So this says center, back, lay, fold. So there we go. So there's a little bit of a hint, and that's probably number 5. And let's see if this gives out like little layouts, a layout of what, if you have seen today's instructions. Okay, so this is it. It gives you the pattern look, like the shape in the instructions. So over here, that's what we have. We have 1 through 7. So it's 7 pieces. And 1 is the back side. 2 is the back shirt. What? 3 is 5. Back, neck, facing. 6 is the belt. 7 is the sleeve. So, okay. So we have 1 is the back bodice, and 2 is the back skirt. 3 is the front yoke and panel. 4 is the side front dress. So wow, isn't that interesting? They start with the back here. Let me know if you found that interesting. I had a pattern, and I'm going to try to remember which one it was, but it had a mistake on it too. So it must have been something I was using recently. So it's one of the Barbie recent patterns that it has a mistake on the instructions. So if I see it, I'm sure I have it handy. So if I come across it, I'm going to use that as a little mention of my Tuesday time bank. And in the meantime, I am going to open this secret one that I don't know what it's about. So I have not opened it yet. So we're going to open this together. All right. And as always, I'm being very careful. Don't want to inadvertently. Oh, there's 2 of them. So we're going to have 3 patterns. Like I said, this is a surprise even for me, because I buy them and they go, oh, isn't this so adorable? This is a size 3 Butterwick pattern. Oh, isn't this so sweet? Look at the shirt. Let me see. Don't want to be using my finger. Look at the detail right here. In and out, in and out. The back, it looks like it has buttons. It has buttons. So yeah, it has buttons over here to go onto the shirt. This I do remember seeing on the Little Rascals. So this is so fantastic. And there we go. Here we have the look, the sleeve. Oh, and here is the shirt, and here is the lining that I'm sure goes over here. And then the other side is square, nice and set. So this is a fantastic pattern. You know, I wish I had a Peter Play Pal, but it's not. I've seen some reproductions, so I might do this for Peter. I don't even have the doll. I'm already thinking of the clothes. So this is really cute. So 22-inch breast size. And let's take a look at the inside. Let's look under the hood. So here's more. And I'm trying to see. It says follow Delta layout. I'm trying to see if it gives a date in here. It just says printed in New York. But nothing else. You're not going to get anything here for the boys back then. And the print is just so tiny. In my finger here. Tiny, tiny print. I can barely see it right here. It's too the print ink is too faded, so hopefully I can see it later. Ugh. So there's one fold, another fold, just basically just the layout. Let's see it the right way. Okay, so view B, view A and B, and view A. Oh, and there's even a view C in here. Oh, there we are. So there's A, B, and C. And let's see if there's anything on the inside. Oh, I did it. I ripped it right there. So I have to be really careful. This is so old. This is, I'm sure from the 1930s. I'm going to back up so that I don't rip anything anymore. Okay, this is fascinating. Look at this. Here's step 1 where they do the little, oops, I'm just barely holding it and it fell. Here's step 1 where they're doing the little zigzag. Step 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They already have the zigzag sewn in there and folded over. And oh, look at this, how wonderful. And there's the look for the button. So we have a longer shirt so that the shorts can button up right there. And here are the trousers. The work done for them. And this looks really great right there. And I'm going to skip a step so that we can see what the other surprise is. So this is like a slide. And I wonder if these are the pockets. Yeah, these are the pockets. And just a little slight pocket. Isn't that, I think that's so cute. And right here is how the pocket looks from the inside work. So this is a really great surprise. Nice little, oh no, look at that. What? Why did that happen? It is, I'm telling you, this is so fragile. I did not even touch it, and it ripped right in the middle there. So I'm gonna put this back. And this is just what happens. These papers are so delicate, so fragile. But we get to see it here, and it is on video, hopefully forever. So let's see the other one, and I'm going to promise myself that I'm going to be more careful on this one. And I do try to be careful. Oh, this is so beautiful. And obviously this was from the same seller because I had them both in that Ziploc bag. And this is for an 8-year-old girl. And look how pretty this dress is. Again, look at the little zigzag look right here. The sleeves, they look very pretty. So we'll see what this is about in there. And again, I don't see, what does this say? It looks like it says Miss Miller. Okay. Let me see. Let me know in the comments. What do you think? To me, it looks like Miss Miller. Maybe a first name and a last name. Okay, and this is how you fold that. I did not do that, so I'm going to be very careful. Oh, goodness. I put it on my lap. I get more. Oh, look at the sleeve. This is the sleeve right there. So it's a very simple, beautiful dress. And let's see here. Very lovely. It has a little belt in there. And look at the back over here. It's nice that they give this two-tone look so that you can see or give you an idea. And I was going to say it looks like I got it without instructions, but this happens to be the instruction. So maybe an older version of a pattern. I'm trying to, oh yeah, it is. The delta or the instruction is in the tissue paper. Which one do you think is the older one? So beautiful, beautiful designs. I am thrilled. And yes, I did forget it. I did forget I had that. So right over here, we have a little bit of information. Just, oh, this looks like another piece actually. Oh, it is. I thought it was the delta, but this is the back of the dress. So this is newer because it doesn't have the little dots. That's my assumption. I could be wrong. And oh, very beautiful. So now I'm going to try to fold this back. But this is the only one that has any type of, oh, look at this. This pattern is cut out, all ready to use. There are no super flouse margins to be trimmed away. Simply pin it on your material and cut around each piece. The easy, natural, safe way to cut with a material always in sight. Isn't that funny? The easy, natural, safe way. So it must have been very dangerous back in the day. So there's a picture of the sleeve. So giving you an idea of what to do. So this is a lot easier because you get to see, because these over here, again, I wonder if they even have any. Oh, that's, remember on last week's Tuesday Time Bank, I asked if you knew what these were for. So yes, these are for the pins, to put the pin. Oh my goodness, I hope I don't, and it looks like we have a number 4 here. So other than that, that's all we have as far as any type of instruction, what this is, so on and so forth. Let me open this little one. Just a quick review. We have, it looks like this could be for the waist tie. What do you think? I have no, oh, this is probably like this. This is a number 5, and this here on the bottom is so that you know how to look at it. Or, you know, you could mistake this for a 2 actually. So maybe that's what this is for. So let's see if we can find this as a waist tie. And I'm going to get these to put them all together. I do not want to mistaken and put a pattern in another, because I will never, well, I'm not going to say I will never find the piece, but it's going to be difficult, that's for sure. And I'm over here to the side making some noise as I am trying to fold this piece up, because I only have about maybe 8 inches of space from here to here, and I don't want to rip this up. So, you know, I am safe to say that this is not getting folded the way it was originally. So, but it's a nice fold. And actually, this does not have an instruction. So I'm going to put this back carefully. Take a little sneak peek. Nope, that's it. I thought this one was the instruction. So I am thrilled at having these 3 patterns that I did not know I had. So I'm going to be careful to do that. Be careful to do that. And I'm going to put them back this way because they probably had maybe some spray to materialize, you know, materialize it from getting old. So don't want to put any names in there because I don't know. So we'll put that there and this one back. So while I do this, I want to thank you for being a part of this live or pre-recorded. That's the great thing about having a live stream, is that you can see this later, not necessarily when I'm doing it, and get to see this multiple times. And if you do, that would be fantastic for me, because I am working on getting my hour count up, becoming a YouTube partner, and monetize. So with that being said, I want to ask you, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, a comment, and a share. The shares are helping my channel grow, and that's what I'm working on each moment of the day. Thank you so much, and we'll see you the next Tuesday tie bank. Sorry that I covered them, but I'm going to put them away and get to sewing. Bye, everybody. Take care. Oops.